Welcome in, everyone. I'm really glad today to be able to review our drawing exercises that we've been doing for the past couple months. And there are 3 areas that I want to go over today to kind of review for you in preparation for the next set of videos, which will be drawing for painters. So we've been learning just how to draw, and the first thing I taught you was just to observe. And to that end, we had a video or 2 where we used graphite and then charcoal, and we took some simple objects such as a sphere and a cone shape, and we learned to actually observe how they truly were in relationship to each other very accurately and draw it as best we could. And we also observed how the light and dark were working with our objects, both as shadows and as background shades too. So that was step number 1, and you can practice that for a long time using simple objects. And then the next phase was learning to perceive exactly what we are looking at and draw it exactly that way on the paper. And to that, we were taking the same exercise and we added elements that we would know in life, such as we used a mug, and I believe it was a piece of fruit, an avocado. In fact, this is it right here. And we were perceiving exactly how these 2 objects were into the picture as a whole, and how we could work with dark and light in order to lift off as well as apply to get these subtle shades. And now I want to go into the final stage, which is taking the perception and the observation and applying it to imaginative work. And here we might call this developing a theme or a motif, if you like, for the painting or the drawing. And in this stage, it is necessary for us to let go a little bit of the hard and fast rules about reality and have our imagination come into play a little bit more. In the next series, which is going to be drawing for painters, we're going to take these aspects that we learned and we've hopefully practiced, observing, perceiving, and then developing the theme or motif, which will be this month's work. And for that, we need to let go a little bit and have the light and dark images suggest something to us. And we'll be taking it a step further, and we'll be learning how you can take a theme or a motif, such as I've done here, where I already knew what I was going to be doing, and make it your own art instead of copying someone else's. And it's very good to learn to replicate images as you're training yourself. But at a certain point, if you want to do your own art, then it's time that you learn to envision exactly what it is and use reality as a reference.